Once a rabbi was asked to tell the whole Bible message in brief. He replied that the whole Bible message is very simple and short. It is God shouting to man, "Enthrone me." This is what happened that morning in the river Jordan. Jesus disappeared. God was enthroned. Jesus vacated the house. God entered. Either you can be or God can be. Both cannot exist together. If you insist on existing, then drop the search for God. It is not going to be fulfilled. Then it is impossible, absolutely impossible. If you are there, then God cannot be. Your very being, your very presence, it is the hindrance. You disappear, and God is. He has always been there. Man can live as a part, separated from the whole. Man can create around him ideas, dreams, ego, personality, position, and can think of himself as an island, unconnected with the whole, unrelated with the whole. Have you ever seen any relationship between you and the trees? Have you seen any relationship between you and the rocks? Have you seen any relationship between you and the sea? If you don't see the relationship, then you can never come to know what God is. God is nothing but the whole, the total, the one. If you exist as separate part, you unnecessarily exist as a beggar. You could have been the whole, and even while you think that you are separate, you are not separate. That is just a thought in the mind. The thought is not befooling God, it is only befooling yourself. The thought is just a barrier for your eyes to open. That morning in the river Jordan, when John the Baptist initiated Jesus, he killed Jesus utterly. Jesus disappeared, and in that moment of nothingness, a Buddha, what Buddha calls Shunyata, emptiness, the heavens opened, and the Spirit of God, like a dove, descended on Jesus, lighted on him. This is just symbolic. Jesus died, God was enthroned. This is what they call in Zen a special transmission outside the scriptures. No knowledge was given by John the Baptist to Jesus. No scripture was conveyed. Not even a single word was uttered. No dependence on words or letters. Just a direct pointing to the soul of man, seeing into one's nature, an attainment of Buddhahood. This is what happened that day. Christians have missed that point. It was not knowledge that was transferred from John the Baptist to Jesus. It was a vision. It was not verbal. It was existential. It was more like knowing that knowledge. Eyes were transferred. A new way of seeing the world and being in the world was transferred. A special transmission outside the scriptures. That's why Jesus immediately felt one with God, but cut off from Jews. Jews are the people of the book. The Bible doesn't mean anything else, it simply means the book. Jews are the people of the book, the people who have believed in the scriptures tremendously, who have loved and relied on the scriptures for centuries. Jesus became one with God, but immediately was cut off from his own tradition. Then he tried in 1,001 ways to remain part of the community, but it was impossible. He could not be part of the scriptures, could not be part of the tradition. Something of the beyond entered in him, and when God enters, all scriptures become useless. When you yourself have come to know all knowledge is rubbish. That was the struggle between Jesus and the rabbis. They had knowledge, Jesus had knowing, and the two never meet. The man of knowing is rebellious, The man of knowing has his own eyes. He says whatsoever he sees. The man of knowledge is blind. He carries the scripture. He never looks around. He just goes on repeating the scripture. The man of knowledge is mechanical. He has no personal contact